Hello everyone! Very exciting video today because I'm going to be hauling a few things. So mainly books, but also some phone cases, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, first let's start with the phone cases. And this is actually very exciting because this video is sponsored by Casetify. And I have this to unbox. I'm literally so excited because I have loved Casetify for years, and honestly this is definitely a dream collaboration, so I'm extremely excited right now. Yeah, I've definitely had quite a few Casetify phone cases over the years, but I chose some new ones that I'm going to unbox. If you don't know, Casetify have phone cases, iPad cases, AirPod cases. They even have water bottles. Like, they have lots of fun accessories. So let's open it. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I got 4 new phone cases and some of them are customized because you can do so much customization on Casetify. Okay. This is so exciting. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in, and the first case I got is this one. This is just a plain black one and it says Chloe in pink, light pink, and I love the font as well. I chose the font, chose the word obviously, Chloe, and chose the color. So yeah, this is fully customized and I'm obsessed. Then because I loved that font so much, I decided to get a clear case with that same font, and very satisfying. This says "Nothing matters," one of my favorite quotes, specifically from Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien 2, my favorite graphic novel. And yeah, so I just love this quote and wow, I'm obsessed. Then I got this one, which has like the fun little angels on it, and I love how Casetify just has so many fun designs, and they have so many fun like clear cases with fun designs in them. And like I said, it's really customizable, so you can even choose the color of like the sides. So I just got the full clear case, and yeah, this design is just so cute. Definitely makes me happy to look at. And finally I got this case, which I know Caitlin will be very happy about because this has an F. Scott Fitzgerald quote on it. So it's another clear case with the quote on it obviously, and it says, "For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again." I'm so obsessed with this case. Like, you know I love my quotes, and I love this one. And obviously it's a really good reminder to have on your phone, which I use every day. And you know, if I'm taking like a mirror photo or something, I can be like, exactly. I just love having quotes like everywhere, so it's nice to have one on my phone case. So these are the 4 cases that I got. Absolutely in love with them. I honestly don't know if I can choose a favorite, but obviously I just love to change my phone case depending on my mood, depending on my outfit, you know. So I'm happy that I have these fun options. Now, which one should I put on today? Which one am I vibing? Maybe for this outfit I'll do the orange. Isn't that stunning? Hey, what'd you do? Your work? Oh, it's crazy. So I was just thinking, like, so yeah, I obviously love Casetify. I love how many options they have on the website. You can choose from a selection of curated prints, or like I said, you can make your own customized case. So you can choose your own design layout, you can choose the font and, you know, personalize it. And it's just so fun. I really look to support businesses who are focused on sustainability, and Casetify's journey to sustainability is never ending. So they're currently working to eliminate virgin and single-use plastic without compromising the quality that Casetify is known for. And the new impact and ultra impact cases are actually made of 65% recycled and plant-based materials. So that's incredible. On the side here it actually says this case is made from recycled phone cases, and all the cases come in 100% recycled packaging, made with recycled paper and non-toxic soy ink. So it's actually from soybeans. Another great thing about the Casetify phone cases is that they really protect your case without being like super clunky. Their QI Tech 2.0 technology offers drop protection at up to 9.8 feet. Okay, I'm going to show you me dropping my phone down the stairs and how my phone's going to be completely fine. This is what it looks like. Okay, let's do it. Oh god. Yep. Completely protected. This is what it looks like. Amazing! The Casetify cases are also wireless charging and 5G compatible. You can also have peace of mind knowing that you're safe with the Casetify cases. Their cases feature Defensify, which is an antimicrobial coating that kills 99% of bacteria. And their cases are non-toxic and non-hazardous. So yeah, Casetify is honestly the way to go. So if you want to get your own case of Casetify and potentially match with me, or you know, buy some for friends and family, it's definitely a great gift idea. You can go to casetify.com/bookswithchloe to get 15% off your order. So yeah, thank you so much to Casetify for sponsoring this video. video. I'm literally obsessed with my new cases. Okay, now moving on to the books that I got. These are some books I've got over the past few months and very excited to show you them because I'm looking at the pile now and it's very stunning. I feel like there's lots of, you know, amazing poetry, books about women. It's a good stack. First I'm going to show you some poetry that I got from Amanda Lovelace. I read The Princess Saves Herself in this one years ago and I really loved it, and this was like before my poetry era, so even for like a poetry rookie I was obsessed. And I was reminded that I really need to get to more of her poetry recently, so I decided to just buy like all the collections that I didn't own. So I got The Witches and Burn in this one, which is actually the second book in the Women Are Magic series. So the first is The Princess Saves Herself in this one. This is the second one, and then the third one is The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one. Now it has been years since I read the first one, but I think the first one is my favorite. I have already read these two now, and these were both, actually I think this one was 3 stars, I think this one was 3.5. And I rated the first one 5 stars when I read it ages ago. Who knows, maybe my opinion has changed because it has been years, like I said. Basically, Amanda Lovelace's poetry is definitely very feminist, so obviously I love that. And it tackles lots of different issues, including like toxic relationships, body image issues, just lots of different feminist issues, and I really appreciate the topics discussed. But this one I didn't feel as empowered reading. Like there were definitely some amazing poems in this, but it's definitely very like angry, which I think is valid obviously, but I personally didn't find it like satisfying. I'm not sure how to fully articulate it, and to be honest, let's not try to do it now because this is a book haul. But yeah, I didn't love this one as much, but definitely still some amazing words in here. One of my favorite lines is, "Women are libraries about to burst." And then I read this when I was really feeling emo, so this was very nice to read because there was this one line that I read that was quite simple but very powerful for me at the time. I think it was, "You are sad now, you're not sad forever." And you know, sometimes you just need to hear those words, and this definitely was very needed when I read it, so I'm happy that I picked it up at that time. And yeah, I've now finished that series. I also love just like the way her books are made. Like this one has purple writing to match the cover, and then this has a red title, so the writing is also red, so just really fun. And then I also got Shine Your Icy Crown by Amanda Lovelace. The only one stopping you from holding the moon in your own 2 hands is you. And this one has some fun illustrations throughout too. And this is part of the You Are Your Own Fairy Tale series. Then I also got Flower Crowns and Fearsome Things, and I am obsessed with this cover, like literally gorgeous. And on the inside it's absolutely stunning. Like, are you kidding with that? It is actually a joke. So I really can't wait to read this one. This will definitely be one I'm reading like quite soon. I also really appreciate at the beginning of her books she has like the trigger warning list. Oh, also I forgot to say that in The Mermaid Saves Herself in this one, there were actually some other authors who contributed to the book, and one of them was Orion Colotto, which was a very fun surprise. But anyway, then I also got this, which is a hardcover and it's very beautiful. This is To Make Monsters Out of Girls, and this has some fun illustrations too. And this is part of the Things That Haunt duology, so this is the first one. So yeah, very excited about my new Amanda Lovelace books. I also got the Maya Angelou complete poetry book, and Maya Angelou is definitely an amazing poet, and we actually used to study her poetry in school, and I remember in school I definitely would hear some of her poetry and be like, wow, that's stunning. And this is when I was kind of like anti-poetry, so that's saying something. But yeah, I thought, you know, it's time to dive back into her words, and I bought this and I'm very excited. It's very big actually, so it has a lot in here. And as a black woman, she talks about racism in her poetry, love, longings, partings, Saturday night partying, freedom and shattered dreams. So yeah, very excited to get into all of this. Then I got the Book of Healing. I think I saw this when I was buying a book and it like came up as a suggested thing, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I looked into it and it had really good reviews too. And you know, I'm all about healing the soul, being the best version of myself that I can be. So I was like, and yeah, it has really good reviews. It's by Najwa Zebian. This is poetry and prose actually on healing. And when I first got this, I read a little bit of the introduction and I was like, wow. We all walk different paths, but there is one tragedy that all of us share. The struggle to be ourselves in a world that wants us to be anything but ourselves. Very stunning. And there's, you know, different chapters. So for example, this one is rebuilding yourself after abuse, stepping into your own power. Yeah, I don't want to keep saying excited because obviously I'm excited about all these books, but particularly excited about this one. Perhaps I'll even start it tonight. Then I got On Sun Swallowing by Dakota Warren, and if you don't know, Dakota Warren actually makes book videos and she is such a stunning person. I really love her content. So I pre-ordered her first poetry and prose book and I'm very excited to read it. I'm actually surprised I haven't read it yet because I was planning to read it like as soon as it came. Yeah, I just love her vibes. I love a lot of her recommendations, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this. And I really love how it's made. Stunning cover, and there's lots of fun, you know, photos and stuff throughout. Once again, maybe I should start this tonight. I swear every time I film a book haul I'm like, oh my gosh, I should start this tonight. Okay, so when I went to the Blue Mountains with Kaz, Momo and Chami in March, we went to some fine art bookstores when we were there, so I got some fun books and this is one of the books that I got and it's gorgeous. This is a stunning edition of Alice in Wonderland, which if you don't know, one of my favorite stories. I have an Alice in Wonderland tattoo. I just loved this edition. It's so like cute and I love the gold and the vintage illustration, and it also has really nice gold edges and it also has a ribbon bookmark, so very fun. And in the front of the book I also have some notes from them, so we'll always cherish this, and I actually have this in my bedroom on display because it's just so cute. Okay, so obviously I've been loving my poetry and I've been asking for poetry recommendations, and one of the top recommendations that I've been getting is Mary Oliver's poetry. Never read any Mary Oliver before, so very excited. I've seen a few quotes online that I've really loved by Mary Oliver, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this. And this collection is called Devotions, and this is a definitive and enduring collection of her best work. And there's actually a lot in here, so this will take some time to get through. I feel like I'll slowly read it, you know. I also really love this cover. Really simplistic and nice and satisfying and chic. Okay, this is definitely a fun throwback. I was sent the 10th anniversary edition of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This was actually such a fun moment because I was like, oh, exactly. Like, I loved this book. When I first read it in high school, I was like, I'm a changed woman. Like, this is my new favorite book. I was obsessed. And I've actually been wanting to reread it for years now, so maybe this is the sign that I should, because I'm really curious to see what I think about it now. But yeah, they sent me this fun 10th anniversary edition, beautiful black paperback. Honestly, amazing memories with this book. Like, I barely read in high school, but this is one of the books that I did read and I was like, oh, this is so exciting. Like, this is definitely a key book in my reading journey, and like I said, it was a nice surprise when I got it. And I was like, oh, exactly, The Fault in Our Stars. Okay, then I got The End of Loneliness by Benedict Wells. This is actually a secondhand copy if you're wondering why it's kind of like tattered. I'm really excited about this. I saw this on Liv's story, Liv from Stories for Coffee. Absolutely love her. Honestly, I just saw the cover alone and I was like, I'm getting that. Well, I did do a little bit of research before I got it, but I love the cover, I love the title, and it has really good reviews. I'm just so fascinated by the concept of loneliness, and loneliness is definitely one of my least favorite feelings. So any story that deals with that, thank you. This also deals with grief, and it says it's a kaleidoscopic family saga told through the fractured lives of the three Moreau siblings. Love stories about siblings. Apparently there's also a love story. It says this is a stunning meditation on the power of our memories, of what can be lost and what can never be let go. A tearjerker. Wow, yeah. Oh, it says this is a stunning meditation. Who the hell's that? This definitely needs to be read ASAP. Sorry, I'm a little bit winded because I just sprinted up the stairs. Anyway, yeah, very excited about this. Okay, and then I got these stunning copies of All's Well by Mona Award. I'm actually currently reading this. I'm like a third of the way through and really enjoying it so far, but I'm reading the paperback, and because I'm extra when it comes to Mona Award, I have these two editions too. But also to try and justify myself. Mona Award's books are known to like go out of print quite quickly, so if you want them, you kind of like have to get them to secure your copy, you know, because like I said, you don't know if it's gonna go out of print. So I got both the UK hardback and the Canada hardback. This is the US cover. I actually really don't like it. Like, it's actually okay. Sorry, I shouldn't say I don't like it, but I'm not obsessed with it. So I don't feel the need to own that. But these two covers, I couldn't choose between them. And I was like, wow. And you know, I just need to support my girly Mona Award. So I decided to get 3 copies because I also have my paperback, like I said. Yeah, like, are you kidding with... Actually, I have 4 copies because I have the ARC as well. Anyway, this design is actually a joke. Like, I am obsessed. I love this spine as well. Well, the spines actually. And then this gorgeous cover, like, are you kidding? And basically this is a story about Miranda who has chronic pain and she turns into a drama teacher. So she puts on a play for her students. The story has a lot more to it, but that's all I'll say. It's definitely a wild one at the moment, and I'm sure it's gonna get even wilder. But yeah. Love Mona Award. Whoops, I just realized I forgot to show you Break Your Glass Slippers by Amanda Lovelace as well. This is what it looks like. Some more stunning illustrations. Wow. That is stunning. Okay, then I got Bodies of Light by Jennifer Down. This is actually an Australian book, so an Australian author. And when I went to the bookstore, I saw this in the Australian literature section. I was definitely drawn to the cover. So I decided to get it because obviously the cover was stunning and then it had good reviews. The synopsis sounds interesting. And I do want to try to read more Australian authors. And basically this is about like a photograph that goes viral. And the synopsis is kind of confusing, but it's basically about tragedy and heartbreak. Honestly, I love a book with a confusing synopsis. If I sense the vibes are there, the synopsis is kind of confusing, I'm like, are we in love? I'm sure I'm gonna love this. Just, you know, I sense it, I sense it. Okay, then I got The Friendship Poems of Rumi. This is a really pretty edition. And basically, I have the Essential Rumi, which is translated by a white man or something. And apparently his translation is not amazing. It's definitely hard because my friend Tess, who recommended me Rumi, she's Persian and she said that like, it's kind of impossible to perfectly translate it. But I definitely wanted to try and find some other translations. So this is translated by Nader Khalili and he's Iranian. And yeah, this is a really cool edition, like really pretty. And you know, obviously I love Rumi, if you didn't know. So I'm very happy to have this. Let me read one poem. Ah, teardrops. Exactly. Ah, teardrops, brighten my heart, clear the spring blossoms, shining my sight, flowing one night, remembering only, not any indelicate moments of my life. Wow, exactly. Love Rumi. Okay, and speaking of my friend Tess, she also recommended me to read Layla's Secret by Kusha Karimi. She was literally like, no offense, you need to read it ASAP. So I was like, okay, yeah. And this is basically about a young Iranian woman who is destined to be stoned to death and about a doctor who risks his own life to save her. So this book basically portrays everyday life for women in a country where it can be a crime to fall in love. And it's supposed to be a very beautiful story. So yeah, definitely an important and beautiful story, I'm sure. And I'm very excited to read it soon. Okay, so then I got On Love and Barley, Haikyuu of Basho. So Basho is one of the greatest poets from Japan. And it says that his poems combine Kurumi, which means lightness of touch, with the Zen ideal of oneness with creation. So the poems are very focused on the natural world, the cherry blossom, the leaping frog, the summer moon, or the winter snow, suggesting the smallness of human life in comparison to the vastness and drama of nature. I always think about this, so I'm very excited. Ooh, we have some fun illustrations, okay? Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Okay, then my friend Rita actually posted on her story recently about some of her favorite poetry books because it was World Poetry Day, and I literally got like nearly every single one of them that I didn't have because we really have similar tastes. She showed a lot of poetry that I was like, oh my god, that looks incredible. So I got Moon by Jennifer S. Chang. This is letters, maps, and poems. And these poems draw on various Chinese mythologies about women. This explores bewilderment and shelter, destruction and construction, unthreading as it rethreads, shedding as it collects. And then I'm pretty sure she also recommended this. A Lesser Love by E.J. Ko. This is another Asian poet, and this poetry is born from the pain of immigration. Oh yes, a Korean poet. Amazing. And this is supposed to expose broken love, broken bodies across the sea of migration and history. Then I got Obit by Victoria Chang, and this collection focuses on grief. And finally I got The Magical Language of Others, which is a memoir by E.J. Ko. Oh right, the same author. I'm very excited about this. Beautiful cover. And yeah, this is a memoir where E.J. Ko grapples with cultural identity, language, and longing for a mother across an ocean. And this is supposed to be stunning. I really have been getting more into memoirs and non-fiction and stuff, so of course I want to read a highly praised one by a Korean person, and it's told in letters from mother to daughter as well. So yeah, that is it for my fun haul of books and phone cases. Don't forget you can go to katespy.com/bookswithchloe to get 15% off your order. I will have all the books that I've mentioned in my description. If you're looking for more content from me, I have a Patreon where I upload extra content like extra reading vlogs, we do a monthly live show, we do a monthly buddy read, etc. I have all my socials linked below, including my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/gamewithchloe, and that is where I stream games and just chatting. So hope you're all having a good day or night, and I'll see you in my next video.